This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Hey, everybody, Facebook family. So I don't know about you, but I'm seriously getting a little chunky here with the holidays. I had a blast, had a lot of fun. But when you go home and nobody wants to eat your pumpkin pie, and you go eat almost a half a pie with whipped cream before you go to bed, yeah, there's we gotta do something about it. Anyway, only once a year, right? But we gotta work it off. I know I do, but so this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit. Then we might do a little exercises out here in this beautiful day. I know it's just gorgeous here. I have to tell you, I don't regret moving here now when it's like this, when the weather's like this. It's only when it's like over a top 100, almost 8 months out of the year, that's when I kind of go, what did I do? But it's all good. So this is, today is Christ the King celebration. It's the last, the last day or something, or the last Sunday of the year for the holy year in our church. But that's not here or there. I wanted to read the sermon that he's a deacon. Deacon Mark said it's a beautiful sermon. And, it's called Christ the King Homily, Year B. Okay. So, anyway, I guess it's his own, writing, I guess. But anyway, whatever it is, it was really good. And I enjoyed it. And so I'm going to just read it. He told me I could read it. So here I go. It's not that long, and I just thought, it's so good, it's worth a second read for my Facebook family. All right, so here we go. So this Sunday is the end. Now, remember, it's Mark reading this, okay? And so it says, this Sunday is the end of the church's liturgical year. It means that I will not have to worry for a couple of years about accidentally saying a reading from the Holy Gospel according to me. More importantly, to end the year, we celebrate the solemnity of our Lord Jesus Christ, yes, King of the universe, more commonly known as Christ the King. To accentuate that point, we hear a dialogue between Pontius Pilate and Jesus, where Pilate is trying to determine if Jesus is a threat. Is he a king? Is he the Messiah these stubborn Jews are always talking about, coming to save them? This is a dialogue that has continued in the hearts of humanity over the past 2,000 years and continues to this day. With all our technology, enlightenment, and easier access to higher education, are we really any different from the reluctant politician Pilate? He was hesitant to judge Jesus and confused as to why the Jews were so afraid of this carpenter's son. Pilate became so afraid, he tried to send him back to the priest twice to handle this on their own. When that did not work, he sent him... Sorry. When that didn't work, where was I? He sent him to Herod, who sent him back. So then he was Jesus scourged. He was hoping when the people saw him bloody and beaten, their fear would subside. In his condemning of Jesus to death, he washes his hands of the decision. I can almost picture him wringing his hands in frustration of not knowing the truth about this Jesus. In his humanness, in his inner struggle, each of us can see our own daily struggle. 2,000 years later, Christians are reluctant and confused by who this Jesus claims to be. Studies show that more than 50% of Catholics do not believe in the real presence in the Eucharist. We look for a way out of having to judge who Jesus is in our lives. Then we send him away. We send Jesus away from us, out of our world, out of our lives. We listen to how the world tells us to define a king. A king is someone who tries to crush us, keep us under his thumb. squashing our hopes and dreams. Pilate's hope was that by crucifying Jesus, he would end the upswell of support for this king of the Jews. So much so that he made sure the reason was very clear for his crucifixion. The sign over his head was written in Hebrew and Greek so that anyone passing by could read it. This is the King of the Jews. That claim makes leaders afraid today, just like Pilate. But unlike Pilate, they know the truth but refuse to acknowledge it for fear of losing votes. The first line in the Gospel of Mark says, "The beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, Son of God." In the Roman world, the king was considered the son of God. When the king won a big battle, he would send out messengers, evangelists, to bring the gospel story of the battle, the good news of the king's victory. Without even knowing it, Pilate became the first evangelist for Jesus by affixing that sign over his head. Pilate was the first bring the good news of Jesus' victory over sin and death. As we continue our celebration with the liturgy of the Eucharist, Jesus is bound right here in each of our hearts. He stands and awaits your judgment. We can say we know the truth, but Jesus says we must belong to the truth. Belonging to his kingdom starts right here. His kingdom is here on earth and dwells inside each and every one of us. Jesus is asking each of us today to listen to his voice and to turn to the condemning crowds and say, "I will not condemn the King of the universe to death." Jesus is the King of my heart. He has freed me from the crushing weight of sin. His only hope and dream for me, for each of us, is that we accept his invitation and claim our eternal citizenship in his kingdom. Then, once we accept his invitation, here at the altar today, we are called to go out there and bring the good news of the Lord's victory. All right. Then, once we accept his invitation here at the altar today, we are called to go out there and bring the good news of the Lord's victory. Wow. Good stuff, huh? So, then it's more. So, go in peace, glorifying the Lord by your life. When the priest or deacon says this at the end of Mass, it is not some sort of goodbye until we meet again next week. It is meant to remind us that Jesus is counting on us to be his evangelists, bringing hope to the world, still confused just who this Jesus claims to be. Bringing hope to a world still confused just who this Jesus claims to be, bring the clarifying truth of the good news of Jesus the Christ, the one and only true King. Pretty good, huh? I know, I loved it. I really, really, really loved it. So I said, Deacon Mark, can I have a copy of your speech? So, yeah, sure, take it. So I was like, thank you. All right, are we ready just to do a little exercise? I'm serious. You know, it's disgusting, this little thing right here. So let's do some exercise and let's get this, let's get rid of these extra rolls that we've managed to put on within 2 hours, total 2 hours of eating maybe. But anyway, let's go. Let's go ahead and let's roll our head. We're just going to do a little bit, I wanted to read that. I thought it was great. Christ the King, Wow. And so it's a lovely, lovely feeling of feeling like there's Christ that's inside of us, We don't have to, that's why we got to take care of ourselves, right? Because he lives inside of us. Yeah. So anyway, let's do this. Woohoo! I'm not going to let you see it. I'm sucking in as tightly as I can. So let's stand like this, huh? And let's, can you do this? And this way. We're just warming up here. Ah, why not, huh? And just shake it out. Shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and roll our head. Woo, come on. You can do this with me. Do you want to, start doing right now? Now that we gotta get skinny so we can gain weight for Christmas, right? Oh, we're not gonna do that. So, yeah, I've been watching Misty Copeland, this movie about her life, and wow, I have such a profound respect for her now. I didn't realize all she went through, and this and that, Twisting is good for you, apparently, helping you lose the weight. Okay, let's twist. Twist and shout. Or is it twists? Do the twist. All right, I'll be quiet. So go ahead and twist side by side. Woo, woo. We just want to have fun, right? Girls just want to have fun. Can you do this? Girls just want to have fun. We're playing teacher. Let's do this. Yeah, I got to get myself under control, but I still want to be able to, enjoy myself, so I'm trying to, find a happy medium, All right. Let's do our ankles. Actually, this thing is, I got to get it fixed better, but we can go here, just roll up. You can hold the wall. Just plie, roll up. Ooh, that feels good. Good for your ankles, Plie, roll up, straight and down. Plie and roll up. Good. All right, feet apart. Let's go ahead and bend forward. Just stretch. Up. And stretch forward this other leg. Are you stretching? Up. Yay. We're just warming up. Just getting our bodies moving because it's very good for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and lunge here. And you can just do it in your clothes. Who said you can't dance in your clothes? Your regular old clothes, right? So that's what I'm doing. Thank God for clothes, right? Ay. I can get a grip on this. It's just that when I decide I can eat anything, that's when I get in trouble. That's when I gain weight. Oh man, let me tell you. I gotta tell you a secret. It's a good one too. So, I always loved smoked turkey. My sister-in-law had given me, her husband had made smoked turkey. And let me tell you, I was in heaven. I never had it before, and it was so delicious. Well, I've always remembered that, and but I never really got a chance to have more smoked turkey that much. So, my sister told me about Aldi's of all places. They have a butterball smoked turkey. It was delicious. I decided to get it, and it was fantastic. And we're still, right now I'm making a soup with it, I just had it yesterday I cooked the turkey, and now I'm making a pot of turkey soup. But, yeah, it's good. Yeah. So if you want a good turkey, that smoked turkey, the butterball one at Aldi's. And the cool thing is, I know it's also in Missouri, and I know it's also in Florida, and that's where my friends are, so most of my friends, right? So you can go to Aldi's and pick up a smoked turkey if you want, Yep. For Thanksgiving, we went to Macaroni Grill. That was good, too. Pretty dang good, and you can walk away and no mess. No fuss, no muss, no fuss at all, so that was really good. We like that. We got a few leftovers in there. Pumpkin cheesecake. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Let's do our bounce kicks. Bounce kick. Come on, we can do this. Everybody can do what I'm doing, right? Just bounce and kick it. yourself. Work your body a little bit. I won't push you too far. Right? I don't want to push myself too far. There you go. Other leg. Bounce. Bounce. See, feel that stretch in your hip? That feels good. And your heel down in the back and then kick. And bounce. Bounce. Kick. Yeah, I'm falling apart, just so you know. But that's okay. I'm at an age I'm allowed to fall apart, right? But I'm trying to keep it together here, so I want to help my friends along the way if they want to join me, So, yeah. I hope you like this. What am I going to say? Weather? I hope the weather's good for you wherever you are, and whatever weather you are experiencing, you like it. I like it here because it's nice and just perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. So, and doing exercises, it can be a little colder, and it's okay. That'd be great. Let's do some jumping jacks. Ready? And out, out. Let's cross your legs. Cross your legs, up and front and back. Woo! I don't know about you, this is not that easy after eating all that food. I know I keep saying I'm going to be a vegetarian, I'm going to be a vegan, I'm going to do this. It's hard. I don't know what I'm going to do from one day to the next, to be honest with you, when it comes to food. Okay? More jumping jacks. Now let's skip. Ready? Skip. 3, 4, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in a circle. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, other way. 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Woo! All right. Want to grab something? Let's just stretch out here. Woo. Can you do this? Pull your leg up and push it in. Get your arms, make your arms strong. Your leg, see this hand? If you squeeze it in, you're working your arm, your leg, and everything else. So, right? Let's do the other leg. Up. Get under there. Squeeze it in. Woo. I like this one. And then you try to straighten your leg, but I'm not even worried about that right now. Woo. That's fun. You feeling worked out? Good. I don't know if you can see me if I go down to the ground. Maybe. Down. Here. Okay, here we go. We can plank. Me and the ants. There's ants here. Hope they don't bite me. A lot of ants. I got Terminix, so I don't know why I have ants, but it is what it is. Right up. Here. Stretch. Woo. Roll up. Want to do it again? All right, here we go. Ready? Down. Woo. And walk it out. You do this. See my feet? They're just like this. Just hold it. Such a workout. Whew. Oh yeah. That'll work that belly, right? You can do that by twisting. Woo. Or like this. Bend over the side. That stretches you. Come on. Do it with me. I would go live, but I don't know. That's a toughie one. If I go live, I can't share it on YouTube either. So I like to share my videos on YouTube or wherever. It's fun. Feeling worked out? Let's do our hips. Front, side, roll your hips. Woo! Roll them. Out of the way. Just work, feel it. Feel every direction. Right? this with your shoulders. Lift it up here. Let's go down here. Lift it up. Step down. Can you do this? Ooh, feel all that stretching? Woo-hoo. Feels good. Alright. Let's jog a little bit more. And then I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Let's do some soltés. Soltés, S-O-L-T-E. Jump, 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 jump. Land and plie. Jump, jump. Woo, you did good. And let's bow. Let's bow like Misty Copeland. Woo. You know, she's amazing. Mwah. Okay. Have a great day. Mwah.